Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some NBA news. I haven't covered any the last 3 or 4 days, so we have a lot of stuff here get into here, so let's get into it. So, Quinn Snyder, Hawks head coach, is lobbying for the Atlanta Hawks to keep DeJounte Murray at the sideline. You better say, oh, no reason to blow it up. They can't make the playoffs as a playing team. I'm sorry. Even if they did, they would get swept probably like 4-0 by the 1 seed, which would be the Boston Celtics. I mean, maybe because they don't want to trade them to the Lakers because Trey and D'Lo would probably be the worst defensive duo in NBA history. For the Hawks, maybe they don't want to trade DeJounte Murray for D'Angelo Russell. I mean, Trey's not. He tries. He's just not a good defender. D'Lo's awful. That would be an awful backcourt duo. D'Lo's playing too well. I guess the Lakers probably don't want to give him up. And I guess the Hawks don't want to give him up. Draymond Green says he'll be ready to play in the Olympics. And quote, if I got a call, I'll be ready with my bags packed. Bro, you didn't even make the preliminary pool. How do we tell you, buddy? Who's gonna tell bro he's not getting a call for Team USA? Pendeo face for Draymond Green. So per your report, Lakers would only trade Austin Reeves for a clear-cut All-Star. Reeves for an All-Star. Excuse me now. Reeves is not even close to being an All-Star, but the Lakers are trying to trade him like he is one. They literally are trying to. They would only trade him for a clear-cut All-Star, but we've probably known this for weeks. They want to trade him for a clear-cut superstar, but that's not going to happen. They aren't getting anyone that isn't on an expiring contract at best. But as long as there's delusion, there's hope for Lakers fans. Kevin Durant explains why he doesn't deserve a tribute video from Brooklyn. And quote, I didn't feel like I stayed there long enough. I didn't put enough work. I didn't leave a lasting impact. Yeah, sounds about right. But it'll have a lasting impact of your foot being on the line. I mean, I don't think even he knows that. I've seen worse people getting it, so he had to either way. But worse people have got like those type of videos, like tribute videos. The NBA is expected to review the Sixers' decision to have Joel Embiid sit out against the Nuggets per Shams Charania. Joel Embiid didn't enter the injury report, I'm told, until 15 minutes before tip-off, and for sure that's something the league will have to review. This is ridiculous. 15 minutes before tip-off. I'm glad they're reviewing it because this is awful from Joel Embiid. Missing person for Joel Embiid might need to file that missing persons report. Man, Embiid just pretty much ducked Jokic in that game. It was a lame move during Rivals Week. Like, that's just my opinion. That was kind of lame. They should definitely be fined for that. Like, you should have had them out, like, a few hours earlier, not wait 15 minutes till tip-off. That was just kind of stupid to me. Ayo Dosunmu in 2024, 12.1 points per game, 2.8 rebounds per game, 2.5 assists per game, shooting 50, 40, and 90 splits over this month. He's a very nice and amazing player for the Bulls this year. So he's getting better year by year. Well, that Chicago Bulls team. He's getting better year by year. Quentin Richardson, Q Rich, doesn't understand why NBA fans disrespect Trae Young. Trae Young's been silently great down in Atlanta. He only got real respect when he messed up the New York Knicks in the playoffs. He made the Eastern Conference Final, took the Bucks to a 6, with John Collins really as a second option. He definitely gets a lot of disrespect, and this year he's having a quietly good season. It's just nobody's talking about it. So, per your report, the Phoenix Suns are interested in KJ Martin. I think it'd be a good pickup because I feel like they need some energy guys. He's not that good of a shooter. is at best when cutting. He's only good at cutting terrible off ball, but he's not really that great of a player. So per report, DeJounte Murray to the Lakers trending downward due to D'Angelo Russell's, end quote, strong play. Man, D'Lo's gonna play like ass right after the deadline too, just watch. He only stepped it up because he was in trade talks, and all of a sudden, a 3-week sample size, they're gonna keep him. Like, you're not gonna trade for DeJounte Murray? Like, come on, man. Ben Simmons is back in action tonight. Ben 10 is back in action. Yeah, bro's trying to gas it up. We don't give a fuck about Ben Simmons. He's gonna drop like a 5.5 rebound, 5 assist game. The NBA community's reaction is probably like, they probably don't give a fuck.
I've had a situation like this pop off with Vinatieri before, where Vinatieri was maybe warming up somewhere, and the other team's quarterback was trying to get some throws in, or a wide receiver was running.
So per your report, Spencer Dinwiddie is a name to watch for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oh, Spencer Dinwiddie. The dude is inconsistent. He's really inconsistent. I mean, they need bench depth, and he's a really streaky player. Like, one game he can shoot good, one game he can shoot bad. I mean, I don't know what to pick up, though. Spencer Dinwiddie's just too inconsistent. The teams showing interest in Royce O'Neal: Bucks, Mavericks, Nuggets, Pacers, and Timberwolves. His versatility is kind of attracting some deserved attention for Royce O'Neal. He's a solid player. I mean, he could be a good defender and a three-point threat. But yeah, I could definitely see maybe like the Milwaukee Bucks or Dallas Mavericks trade for Royce O'Neal. The highest plus minus in 2024. OG Anunoby plus 239, Jalen Brunson plus 193 with two New York Knicks right here. Jalen Williams a plus 166, Don Mitchell plus 163, Isaiah Hartenstein plus 159. We have 3 Knicks in the top 5. Paul George a plus 149, Julius Randle plus 148, another New York Knick there. James Harden plus 147, Jared Allen plus 129, Strus a plus 128, Devin Booker plus 115, Dane Wade plus 110, Kawhi Leonard plus 109, Josh Giddey plus 109, Tobias Harris plus 108. So the next player's looking pretty nice right now. They have a lot of players up there. Not bad. And people thought the OG Anunoby trade was bad. And if I did say it was bad, I apologize to the New York Knicks organization, because that was a great trade now looking back at it. So, 2 days ago, the Suns are, quote, very confident in their ability to acquire Miles Bridges, per Gerald Bourget. A source close to the situation described the Suns as feeling very confident they'll be able to get a deal for Bridges across the finish line. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't know. Like, he's averaging probably nearly 15, 20 points. I mean, they probably only care about rings. And he did do it. I don't think he should be in the NBA, but he is. Maybe the Suns could get him at maybe a good 15, 20 points. I don't know. I can definitely see him doing that, though. So, Stephen A. Smith, he reveals he didn't vote for Jalen Brunson starting the All-Star game. Not a soul should be shocked. Most fraudulent Knicks fan there is there. Stephen A. Smith. Not a shocker. Man, he clearly doesn't know ball. Kyle Lowry, wait, did I already talk about this? I already talked about it 3 days ago. Last thing from 3 days ago, Carmelo Anthony on ring culture's criteria. Michael Jordan is not the GOAT. Bill Russell is. This is a silly jab at ring culture. Sure, he won. I mean, 8 teams in the league when Russell played us and that play. That's a great statistical advantage. But that's all it needs for NBA Central. We'll see if we have anything else. See anything from Adrian Wojnarowski. So we have an ESPN sources. There's optimism. Indiana Pacers star Trace Halliburton will return to the lineup versus the Boston Celtics on Tuesday. Halliburton, who was selected as starter in the All-Star game, has missed 10 of the past 11 games with a hamstring injury. He loves cooking the Celtics. Hopefully, he comes back. So there's optimism he'll be able to return Tuesday against the Celtics. So we have an ESPN story on Julius Randle. He suffered a dislocated shoulder. And as testing continues on Knicks All-Star forward Julius Randle's right shoulder, indications are optimistic that his absence will not be measured in months, will be measured in weeks and not months. So that's some good news there for the New York Knicks. That's not months, it might just be a few weeks that Randle misses with the shoulder. So it's going to be weeks probably and not months, which is huge. They don't need to bring him back right away. Just ease him back into the lineup. That's what they should do. Just ease him back. So, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is finalizing a contract extension that's expected to take him through the end of the decade, sources tell ESPN. The completion of formal negotiations with the Board of Governors on a new deal keeps Silver nearing his 10th anniversary as Commissioner on course to pursue the NBA's next set of major objectives. A new media rights deal and league expansion. So, but you need to fix the awful refereeing and ridiculous scheduling, like so many double headers, like back-to-backs. So there's too many back-to-backs. Like, Adam Silver's probably the best commissioner of the sports of all the sports leagues, though. But yeah, when Randle suffered a dislocated right shoulder, the MRI didn't show much damage, so that's good news for Julius Randle. I don't know if I talked about this, but Doc Rivers is expected to make his Milwaukee Bucks coaching debut versus the Nuggets on Monday. Man, Jokic is going to cook them on Doc Rivers' debut. Just watch. So Doc Rivers is hiring longtime NBA assistant Rex Kalamian for the Milwaukee Bucks coaching staff. Kalamian has been working as a scout with the Nets this season. Oh, great. Ain't gonna stop him from blowing a 3-1 lead though in the playoffs. Just watch. Okay, so now we got some stuff from Woj. Now we see anything from Shams here. Not really. So that's all to say in this video, ladies and gentlemen. So until next time, peace.